Hi everyone, this is Aaron, and today we're going to do a comparison on the phone itself. Now what really got me thinking about doing this was someone by the name of Electric Germ commented on the Windows Phone 7 interface overview I did on this HTC Surround and said he was disturbed by the fact that a phone review doesn't show any phone function. Now I know that a lot of us probably get the general idea of that, but I think most of us, at least for me anyway, don't really use the phone functionality that much, and I apologize because I just didn't even think of it. I normally use texting and then maybe email and I don't know, music and apps. Those things matter more to I think the majority of these users because the phone is kind of what it's expected to do. We're interested in what else it can do. So what I have lined up here is an iPhone 4, a Droid 2, a Samsung Fascinate, and the HTC Surround. So I included two Android phones because they can kind of have their own interface. And one is Motorola's, one is Samsung's, and then Windows Phone 7 and iPhone are standard to those platforms. So let's first start off with the iPhone. We'll wake it up, unlock it. Now, my SIM card is actually in this phone, so I can't make any calls with it. But if we go back to home, we have our phone button, and here's our dialer. We have keypad, voicemail, contacts, recents, favorites. And if we want to dial, we can go 1-800 just to make it easier. And we can hit call, and it will call. Although I don't have a SIM card, so it won't work. And on the other screen, you can do things such as hold, add a call, and that sort of thing. I'm sure people have probably seen it on the iPhone before. If I type in a number, I can do that again. I can add that number to my contacts by creating a new contact or adding to an existing contact. Pretty simple, and that's how you make a phone call. Here's your back button. And that's it for the iPhone. Let's move on to the Droid 2. So we'll wake that up, slide to unlock, and here we're in the dialer, and you access that by going on the home screen, hitting the dial button. And again, across the top we have some options. Let me bring that into view a little bit better maybe. We have some options, recents, so dialer, recents, contacts, favorites, and in the dialer we can dial, again I'll just do the same thing, 800. You can see it's pretty responsive. This one has some haptic feedback when you tap the numbers. And what we have is a button to call here. We'll do that. And on the next screen we have our speaker, mute, Bluetooth, add a call. We'll hang up. Over here we have a button for just that, voice commands. And on this side we have a button for new voicemails and visual voicemail. Pretty simple. Here's our contacts. Scroll through, tap on one, it will actually call that number. Pretty simple. Let's go ahead and check out the version of Android on the Fascinate. We'll unlock with a puzzle piece and go into phone. Here's the simple dialer on this one. Again, 1-800. I think it's an actual number. I don't know. I'm just picking because it's easy to dial. We'll hit call. And here we have add call, Bluetooth, mute, speaker, and dial pad. And update existing, add the contacts. So that's pretty nice. On this side, if we hit this button, what we get is our voicemail. We hit back to go back. On this side, we can send an email or a message to a different phone number. So if you want to send to me, you can see I have some information that pops up with my email addresses in there. So there's some email addresses. Let's go back. Okay, and on top again we have our dialer, our call log, our contacts, and our favorites, and we can just scroll through those. And that's that. That's the Android version. Let's go over to Windows Phone 7 and check that one out. Again, we'll turn it on, slide up to unlock, and we'll tap the phone button at top. Now, here is, I don't know, somebody called me there. Okay, so we'll hit the phone button, and we have our call history. I don't know who these people are at top, so whatever that number is. Let's go back to our dialer, which is the middle button on the bottom, and there's the dialer. Again, 1-800. Very fast. Actually, I think I have this on mute. Yeah, I do. So let me go back so you can hear that. This is how you delete on top. Oops. You can hear it's kind of loud right now. And we can call or save that number. You can see that's what it looks like when it's calling. Here's our other options: speaker, mute, hold, add call. And there we go. So again, we have the button on the bottom is our dialer. We can add or save the number. If we go back, what we have is our voicemail on the left here. It calls the voicemail. And the contact button is on the right. And here's all our contacts. You can see it swings out of that. So pretty nice setup on all of the phones. I mean, it's just a dialer, but you can see they all work kind of well. Nice and loud on this phone. Very responsive on all of them. I mean, it's a simple dialer, but I thought I'd just do a quick comparison to show you all what it really looks like. So again, we looked over the iPhone 4, 2 Androids, and Windows Phone 7. If you have any questions or anything kind of off normal that I show that you want to see, like a dialer or something like that, please feel free to comment. I'll try and help you out and show you those things if you're still trying to make a decision on a phone. Thanks for watching. Please continue to comment and subscribe. I really appreciate it. This is Aaron. I'll see you next time.